Is there really no such thing as bad publicity? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 the CW controversies. Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're looking at controversies relating to network decisions, TV show casts and crews, and sometimes the storylines themselves on the broadcast television network. We won't really be touching on controversial actions carried out by the characters in their shows, though.
Does this mean we can start our lessons back up again?
Number 10. Taylor Momsen's Behaviour. Gossip Girl.
You make me wanna die. I'll never be good enough.
Before her career changed from aspiring young actress to fronting successful rock band The Pretty Reckless, Taylor Momsen starred in Gossip Girl as Jenny Humphrey.
We're Humphrey's dad. Not exactly royalty uptown.
But according to some sources, her departure from the show wasn't remotely amicable. Momsen was allegedly fired from her role for her increasingly bratty behavior, even after being downgraded from a main to recurring role in season 4.
You are lucky I don't fire you this minute.
Oh, you are lucky that I don't just quit. Because then what would you do?
Guest star Tim Gunn was quoted as calling her a diva and pathetic for not remembering her lines. However, a few years later, Momsen herself said that she was not fired and in fact has, quote, never been fired in her life.
I don't know if this is your idea of a joke, but it's not funny.
It's not a joke. I'm so sorry. This isn't
I'll show you the way out.
Mr. Gunn, please.
Number 9. Betty Cooper's Striptease, Riverdale.
Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday.
In order to become a member of the Southside Serpents gang, Betty Cooper performed a pole dancing routine on stage in front of Jughead, Jughead's father, and her own mother, as well as the other members of the gang.
And I find it kind of funny, I find it kind of sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had.
The scene was found to be widely controversial by critics and viewers, who didn't like the fact that Betty is only a teenager performing a routine for many significantly older men. However, Lily Reinhart came out and said the scene was supposed to make people feel uncomfortable, though she didn't anticipate it causing as much of a stir as it did. Number 8. 90210's Cancellation, 90210.
We tried, but we failed.
A return to the long-running 90210 franchise began in 2008, but ended abruptly 5 years later. However, according to leading cast member Annalyn McCord, none of the actors were actually told about the cancellation ahead of time. Instead, they found out via a Twitter announcement, along with the general public.
Hey, if there's one thing I've learned, it's that it's never over. It's only just beginning.
McCord said that she thought it, quote, wasn't cool at all, and added that she absolutely hated the ending written for her character Naomi. In fact, she hated it so much that she rewrote and filmed her own spoof ending and posted it online for fans to enjoy.
Naomi!
Number 7. Casting Candice Patton, The Flash.
Hi, I'm Iris West. It's my first day.
Ever since her 1956 debut, DC character Iris West has been canonically white. All that changed when black actress Candice Patton was cast in the iconic role in The Flash, causing tremendous backlash from some fans of the comics who didn't want to see any diverse representation.
Look, I'm not stupid, okay? I know that Larkin hired me because he thinks that I have some sort of in with The Flash. But I am serious about being a journalist.
Speaking to Washington Post a few years later, Patton said she had no idea her casting would cause so much controversy, but also that she has, quote, solidified the role, to the point where another black actress, Kiersey Clemons, has been cast to play Iris in the DC Extended Universe.
I know who you are. You killed Barry's mom. But you don't have to hurt anyone else.
Number 6. Backlash against Marc Guggenheim, Arrow.
Mr. Mayor, there's a shooter in the building. What? I need to get you to a security.
Gun control is a hot topic that needs to be handled carefully. And Arrow writer-producer Marc Guggenheim aimed to be sensitive when his show tackled the real-world issue in early 2017. But people on all sides of the gun control debate ended up unsatisfied when the show failed to actually take a stance.
Land of the free, home of the incredibly stupid.
We are not having this conversation now or ever, guys.
Instead of trying to make a political statement, Guggenheim used the subject matter to no real effect, and the 5th season episode has now become a highly criticized hallmark of how not to engage with real-world problems through mass media and entertainment.
Guys, can we please just not right now?
I don't have any problem with your right to bear arms so long as it doesn't conflict with my right to, live.
Are you kidding me? Look at what we do, man. Our whole life is violence.
Number 5, threesome advertisement, Gossip Girl.
Okay, wait, so you guys used a prefab college experience to get me to stay?
Oh, yeah.
When a preview for an episode of Gossip Girl was shown to feature a threesome between some of the main characters, which also involved a same-sex kiss, there was outcry among concerned parents. The Parents Television Council practically demanded that the episode be pulled before it could air, deeming it, quote, reckless and irresponsible, and worrying it might convince the network's young audience to copy the behaviors of the characters. However, the CW refused to respond to them, and then aired the episode anyway, so nobody stopped Dan, Olivia, and Vanessa from having their fun. Number 4, Miss Grundy, Riverdale.
Archie, what are you doing walking in this heat?
Building character?
Do you want to ride?
It was enough of a shock for fans of the classic comics to find Miss Grundy was significantly younger than her illustrated counterpart. But throw in an illicit relationship with the series' protagonist and you're in for a world of trouble. Portrayed by the show as something forbidden and romantic, it didn't take long for media outlets to come out and condemn the affair as being coercive and immoral at best, and statutory rape at worst.
But we're here. And for me, that's enough.
Archie actor himself, KJ Apa, has described it as a romance, and yet it's been widely criticized as insensitive to fans of the show who may have suffered this kind of abuse themselves.
You know, I gotta ask you, what made you take such an interest in my son?
Archie's a special kid.
Number 3, Mary's Rape, Rain.
Call for help and I will slit your Catholic throat. Do you understand?
News of this storyline was leaked a few months before the episode was due to air and sparked backlash before it was ever even seen, with petitions circulating on social media to get it preemptively canned.
Kill her before she can scream. I'll do it.
Despite this, the CW went ahead and allowed the episode onto the small screen, and viewers watched Queen Mary be violently raped by enemy soldiers, attempting to assassinate King Francis.
Gee, no. Desecrated her in the town square. You shall not desecration.
Reign's showrunner Laurie McCarthy later defended the decision to run with the plot in interviews, saying that, quote, it felt political to see a woman of arguable power be attacked in this way. Number 2, Killing Off Lexa, The 100.
The feelings for Clark put both of you in danger. Your kill order must be fully enforced.
At the forefront of storyline-related controversies is the death of Lexa in The 100. Lexa was a fan favorite, and one of the show's few openly LGBTQ+ characters. Killed by a stray bullet in the scene immediately following the much-teased consummation of her relationship with protagonist Clark, her death caused tremendous outcry from the show's fans.
Titus, what is this about?
I'm sorry it had to come to this, Clark.
Many abandoned or boycotted the show, citing it as an example of the bury your gays media trope, in which gay characters are frequently killed off.
Lexa!
Showrunner Jason Rothenberg eventually apologized for his decision to kill Lexa, and admitted that if he ever had a do-over, he wouldn't have had things end this way.
The next commander will protect you.
Number 1, Mark Schwann's misconduct, various CW shows. When former One Tree Hill writer Audrey Watchhope accused Mark Schwann of sexual harassment on Twitter, 18 other female cast and crew members added their voices to confirm the allegations. In a joint letter signed by all of them, they say that they were, quote, manipulated psychologically and emotionally by Schwann, and that years later they are still suffering the effects of his traumatic abuse. In addition, 25 cast and crew members of Schwann's other show, The Royals, also spoke out against him. Similarly, former executive producer of the Arrowverse shows, Andrew Kreisberg, was fired in 2017 because of sexual harassment allegations following an internal investigation at the network. Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from MsMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.